I'm sure it won't come as a surprise when I tell you that plants need water to survive. But how much you give them and how often can be a challenge. And of course, you've got to remember to water them and find the time. Unless, of course, you've got an automatic tap timer. In response to the increasing popularity of vertical and container gardens for balconies, courtyards and rooftops, Holman Industries came up with a specialised tap timer that was released last November, originally designed to go with their misting kit. And it works really well in greenhouses, which is where I'm installing it today. The timer is all about low energy, using less than 20 microamps when in standby mode. That's less than 20 millionths of an amp, which in layman's terms is bugger all. Now, it runs on a 9-volt battery that sits in this waterproof compartment here, and make sure you use a good quality alkaline battery. Depending on where your tap is located, I suggest programming the timer prior to attaching it to the tap. Just use the 6 buttons and see all your settings on the large LCD display. Installing the timer is really easy. You don't need a plumber or anything. And Holman have made it even easier because they've come up with this quick-release clip here that slides off the threaded section and releases the timer. And the beauty of that is it just makes it much easier to attach it to the hose. Make sure your filter's in, line it up with the thread, and then screw it on. And the thread fits either a 20mm or 25mm garden tap. Once it's on, slide up the timer and then put the clip back in place. And that's really handy. If you ever need to get the timer on and off, just use the clip. Once that's on, you connect your poly pipe and you're in business. This is a completely new experience in automatic tap timers with specialised battery use and monitoring. It has a low battery auto lockout to ensure the timer cannot open the valve unless it has the power to close it, so you don't end up flooding the joint and wasting precious water. And with the electronic battery monitoring, you always know how much battery life is left. With this timer, your watering options and flexibility are endless. You can set multiple start times on any given day and set your watering duration from hours to minutes right down to seconds. If it's raining or rain is imminent, press and hold the off button for 3 seconds. This will suspend watering, but all your settings will be saved. To restart watering, just repeat the process. The tap timer is easy to use and saves you time and precious water.